Holla, you hear me, my freaks and geeks. TDKV here, coming at you with a brand new video. It's my first video that I'm recording since I'm being back in from Philly. So this is gonna be like a mashup of like two things instead of like recording two different ones. I figure just make a mishmash, if you will. We're gonna be talking about my time in Philadelphia and at Wrestlemania. Talk about how I felt about the event and my time there. And while doing so, I'm going to be trying out these two new Mountain Dew flavors. We have Baja Point Break Punch, and we have Baja Laguna Lemonade. But first, before I get into that, subscribe if you're new to the channel, hit that thumbs up, ring the bell for more awesome content just like this. But anyway, how did I feel about WrestleMania? Honestly, it's still surreal to me that I was able to do such a thing. I have been watching wrestling on and off since I was 5 years old. And I always wanted to go to this. This was like a bucket list dream, Hail Mary, I'll never get to do it type of thing. And the fact I got to do it is just, I genuinely just happy. And it just goes to show, in order to go, give you a little backstory. I was working my daytime job. I had a second job working Marshalls in the evenings. And also on Sundays, I had to go and clean my cousin's house. Did all that work so that way I could try and go in, because not only was it WrestleMania weekend, but me and my wife celebrated our honeymoon because we never got to go in one because we never really had the money for it. And just still surreal that it happened. And like, if you saw my one short where I recorded the stage, like, I was like tearing up while I was recording that, because that is, I didn't think I'd ever would see that in person. Cat. But yeah, just that was an emotional roller coaster, and I'm just grateful that I was able to go. And if you're watching, wondering if you ever could or should go to WrestleMania, even if you don't watch wrestling all that often, because like, I watch the PLEs or pay-per-views, whatever they call them now, but I'm not what you say, like, I'm not watching every Raw and SmackDown. I'll go on YouTube the day after and watch like the highlights. I had the time of my life. If you've ever been to a wrestling event, times that by 100, because if you've been to a wrestling event, you know exactly how fun they are. I'm not even gonna say once in a lifetime thing, because I honestly plan on going again. When? I don't know. I think next year's is in Minnesota. I don't know about that, but definitely plan on going again. And yeah, like I said, it's just one of them things that every wrestling fan should do. Even if you can't get the best seats, just being there, being a part of that like crowd, just everything about it was amazing. But enough about WrestleMania for a second. We're going to go into Baja Point Break Punch. Mountain Dew is one of my favorite, probably my favorite pop, actually. And I guess it's the 20th anniversary of like Baja Blast. So, hold on one second, let me get my cat. Thanks. Hi there, kitty. Could I edit that out? Sure. I'm not gonna now, because that's my life, and I think to a point, you guys watch these to be here with me. This is the true. I got animals all around me. The true TDKV experience. Get that now off. Definitely. It's very. I mean, it's definitely a very berry-ish flavor. And you definitely smell the Baja. I don't know what that extra flavor is, but like you definitely smell the Baja Blast in it. Going in. Bon app. First impressions, not bad. Gives you trying to compare it to like another pop. Kind of reminds you of like if you mix Baja Blast in with like a what the hell is that? Like a ginger ale, whatever the pink ginger ale is. Kind of reminds you of that. On the Mountain Dew Richter scale, comparing it to like regular Mountain Dew Code Red and stuff, it's better than Diet Supernova. It's better than. I mean, like I said, it's not bad. If you're a Dew drinker already, it ain't bad. But now we got into the first one. I'm going to talk a little bit about what I thought about the event itself. And I understand that I will have a biased opinion on this since I was there, you know, obviously. But I felt like every match was at least very decent. I mean, like the slow ones. Let me see, from night one. I'm gonna just go through the whole card. Like the Rhea Ripley Becky Lynch match, I'm really happy Rhea Ripley went over. Oh, spoilers, I guess. But I'm really happy that Rhea went over. She deserves it. The second match, that ladder match, was bonkers to see live. What was next after that? I don't know. Night one was kind of like a blur. But I really personally didn't think that there was a bad match. I mean, like the only match that I wasn't all that interested in or invested in was the Rey Mysterio tag team match. But I still enjoyed that for what it was. There was good wrestling in it. You know, there was good spots. The tag match was, I want to say overbooked, but like at first it didn't make no sense to me why like it was like a no disqualification match out of nowhere. But all in all, like night one, I felt like was a little bit of the weaker night, but not not like a bad thing by any means. And then night two, chef's kiss. The opening match with Seth and Drew McIntyre might be the greatest opening match in WrestleMania history. Might be. I mean, I'll have to go back and look, but everybody was like, whenever Seth Rollins does this, oh, that's something that, if you're part of that crowd, you know how electrifying that is. The Money in the Bank getting cashed in, CM Punk making his moment. I mean, there was the I I'm not a fan of Logan Paul, but like I'm happy that they're letting him get over, and because he's young, he has a natural gift for the just business in general, from the athleticism. His mic skills are pretty good. He's a really good natural heel. Wrestling like needs this more of those. The women's title match for night 2, the Bailey and Io Sky one, was good. I was happy that Bailey finally got her WrestleMania moment and went over. Everybody saying LA Knight, yeah, that was cool. I got to see also. I've never seen AJ Styles wrestle, and he's one of my like top 10 favorite wrestlers of all time. And obviously, Cody completing his story. Wonderful. Wonderful. One of my favorite, it's always a tie between Undertaker and Sting for me. But seeing Undertaker come in, seeing John Cena even come in, like, I was one of those people in his heyday. I was the haters, like, his music playing, John Cena sucks. John Cena sucks. But it was cool seeing him back. It was that last match was like Avengers Endgame. Roman Reigns was trying to snap his finger, and they all came out and helped. The only bad part of the trip for the most part was leaving WrestleMania. If you know, you know. If you ever tried leaving the Link or any of those places, it sucks. Traffic's horrible. And you're beating out 72,000 people. It is what it is. But if you're still here watching, like I said, if you're new, subscribe, hit that like button. Let's get this going. You know what? While I'm on the thought process, because I don't write a script and I don't have notes written down, even though I should technically, but this is genuinely all from my heart and all from just, I'm thankful for the fact that right now, last time I looked, I was at 130 subscribers. Did not even think that I would hit 100 subscribers. I'm just beyond thrilled. It's been a long journey. And, I am approaching pretty close to my first year of content creating. I did stream on Twitch for a little bit, but I switched to YouTube because I got PS5 now, and it's kind of easier to do that. And I figure keep all my content in the same place. Then, yeah, I've just kind of been YouTube, and I'm happy where I'm at now. And it's all thanks to you guys. But I know what you're waiting for. Laguna Beach Mountain Dew, and it's called Baja Laguna Lemonade. But if I don't take a sip of this and feel like I'm at Laguna Beach, watching Laguna Beach, is it even Laguna? Stick around and find out. Oh, I know you heard that. The first wafts. It definitely smells lemonade-y. Bon appetit. Doing this for science. Now I'm going into the second one. You definitely taste the Baja Blast in these. It's they probably put food coloring in it. Put mainly Baja Blast, and then put a hint of there's a hint of the It's supposed to be what, punch, so they put like a hint of like fruit punch or berry, or I think that tasted more like berry. But like the lemonade's not like very lemonade-y, if that makes sense. Yeah, mango lemonade. Okay, that makes more sense. You taste like the mango in there a little bit. Um, I think I like this one more than the punch. But yeah, definitely neither one of them are bad by any means. Man, I'm drinking this at 8 o'clock at night and I gotta be up at 4 in the morning for work. Yellow. But that's my Mountain Dew tastes. If I gotta, so the punch, I'll give about like 7, maybe 7.5. Be polite with it. This I'll give about like an 8, solid 8. Not terribly good, not bad by any means. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna get the punch a 7 and the lemonade a 7.5. Just from my career and experience in drinking Mountain Dew, I definitely would rather have a regular Mountain Dew, or because I was never really that big into Baja Blast. Like I remember when that first came out, because whenever I would go to football practice, my dad would after practice, if I had a good practice, which come on, I'm TDKV, I always had a good practice. He would take me to Taco Bell, and I remember the first time, I just remember I'd get a Baja Blast, 2 soft tacos without lettuce. I was 10 years old. I might even been younger. I might have been like 8 or 9. Well, no, because Baja Blast would have been when I was 10. But either way, I remember I remember when soft tacos used to be like 60 cents a piece. Now they're like $1.50, $2. Times have changed. But if you like this video, you want to see more content like this, you want to see me talk more about wrestling, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and tell me in the comments what was your favorite night of WrestleMania. Till then, see ya.